And if you continue to do it, it's going to end up being enhanced and you may be looking at 2 to 20 years on a state jail facility. Do you understand?
Samantha Castro thought she had the system figured out. Charged with felony theft and carrying a history of prior convictions, she entered the courtroom expecting her 75 days of time served to be doubled by the sheriff. She was looking for a quick exit, but Judge Velasquez isn't interested in shortcuts. As Castro begins to question the math of her own sentence, the atmosphere shifts from a routine hearing to a stern lesson in accountability. You're about to see the exact moment it all falls apart.
Court is calling 2026 CR 002598, State versus Samantha Castro. Can I have parties announced?
Dwight Chumley for the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Ms. Castro? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm trying to find the indictment. Just give me a moment. All right, do you have a copy of the indictment? Thank you. Are there going to be any applications in this case?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Castro, did you review the indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, President, that's on the speech.
All right. Ms. Castro, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? All right. You're charged with theft of property, $2,500, less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions as state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state, I have it now. Cross-examine any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, she was.
Ms. Castro, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I got it briefly. Yes, I did.
Did you understand that? All right, according to the plea, punishment is be assessed at 100 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's a $500 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes.
State, is that the plea?
It is, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
The offer states one in attachment.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
I believe that I signed it on the appropriate places, but I had a question about the amount of time that I served physically.
Okay, so here's the thing. What I need you to do is listen to my questions and then we will answer the questions that you have. So, did you review the waivers and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes,
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. She and I have discussed this. The deal is 100 days. She has 75 days.
Mhm.
And I told her that traditionally, over time, you look 2 for 1 in the jail, but nobody can promise you that in writing. And the judge can't promise you that. I can't promise you that. But I've been around 40-something years, and generally your type of case, unless you've been beating up people in there, you're getting 2 for 1. And that was our deal. She's a little nervous about having to serve an additional 25 days, and I understand that. Excuse me. Yeah.
All right, so what he said is correct. Whether or not you receive 2 for 1 or 3 for 1, that's completely up to the sheriff's department. I have no control over that. I can't force them to give you 2 for 1. So normally, when you're in general population, if you have not caused any problems, for every day that you're in custody, the sheriff counts it as 2 days. If you're a trustee, which means that you're working in the kitchen or working somewhere, and your uniform is tan or white, that means that for every day you stay at the jail, you get 3 days. However, if you ask me, that's still not even minimum wage. But if you work at the jail, they'll give you an extra day. But I'm not in charge of that. So if for some reason the sheriff decides that they're not giving you 2 for 1, then they don't have to give you 2 for 1. And the only thing I can tell you is I will follow your agreement. You're going to be sentenced. The court is finding you guilty. You're going to be sentenced to 100 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. The most time you can receive at the jail on this case is 100 days. I'm going to give you credit for any time served because legally I'm required to do that. So if you say you've been in for 75 days, the only credit you're getting from this court is 75 days. That's it. And the sheriff's department can give you 2 for 1 if they choose to do it. If they don't, then they don't. And you can't come to me and say, they're not giving me 2 for 1. So the court is going to sentence you to 100 days under Bexar County Jail. I'm sorry, in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. I'm sorry, what?
There's 2 forms, 1244A, 1244B, and no, I turned in 1244B.
Okay.
So I was asking.
All right. So you will get 100 days in the Bexar County Jail on 1244. There's a $500 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, and there's to be no contact with Walmart. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, so I read the police report. I understand that sometimes people fall on hard times, but if everybody who fell on hard times decided to steal, we would be in a sad state of affairs. So you just can't do that. And if you continue to do it, it's going to end up being enhanced, and you may be looking at 2 to 20 years on a state jail facility. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you.
All right,
Samantha Castro walked away with a 100-day sentence and a stern warning. One more mistake could mean 20 years behind bars. The judge argued that hard times are no excuse for crime. Do you agree with the judge's harsh stance, or is the system failing people who are just trying to survive? Drop your thoughts in the comments.